So for this video, we are going to summarize the chapter 4, which is entitled Network Access. On this chapter, we are going to know um, the what are the media that we are using on connecting different intermediate devices, which is like, for example, if you are going to connect but two intermediate devices, you are going to use a um wait you are going to use a straight, I think it's a straight through copper wire, and for different no you are going to use a crossover copper wire for the same devices, and for different devices such as host device and intermediate devices you're going to use a what you call it a straight through copper wire. On the physical layer we can see that our model our switch or router, it has so many ethernet ports, fast ethernet, gigabit ethernet, etc., serial port, like that. um on the With that port we can connect different cables, such as what I've said earlier. It's either fiber optic, aux, and unshielded twisted pair or shielded twisted pair. And in copper cabling, it's either unshielded twisted pair cable or shielded or coaxial cable. So why does the why does the UTP cable was twisted? So it is twisted because it's first it is unshielded, and its magnetic, what you call that, magnet I think magnetic force. No, um it's simply to avoid contact of EMI and RFI. It's, coaxial and shielded twisted pair has a coat is a coated cable, which are which those cables are hindi na sila tinatablan ng EMI or RFI. UTP cable, mm, properties, so for the properties cancellation. Okay. Um, most of the UTP cables is Ethernet cable, and there's on making a UTP cable, we need a RJ45 and copper, and no and the wire, the blue wire. Most of the times the blue wire. The connector is RJ45, of course, and the UTP cable is, it can be either T568A or T568B. So as we can see, there is a stripe and plain colors on this, and different colors for connecting. Okay, okay. No, but back. Wireless media, wireless fiber optic cable is a very fast type of cable that emits light as a on copper. The data will become a bits, and in the fiber optic the data will become light that will travel so fast across the wire. It is also, hindi na talaga siya tinatabla ng EMI and RFI. It's immune to EMI and RFI. So like so the before we use the cables, we should test it first. And wireless, we know wireless, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, WiMAX. It transfers data through a wireless medium without the needs of UTP cabling and fiber optic cabling. Of course, we need those cables to connect the router to a to a Okay, network, and that router it can be wireless, so it can distribute data without any connecting to any of the hosts. And data link layer protocols has, I think it's has two types. No, it's oh okay. Data link layer protocols, the upper, okay, it prepares the network for the physical. Mm, okay, the data link, this one, the data link sublayers is our LLC, or logical link control, and the media access control. Logical link control works on the upper layer, which is data link. Then the media access control is for the physical. It's for the physical because uh media access control, it is very unique on a product. For example, it's very unique for a specific switch or a specific router. Okay, media access control, topologies. You can see uh on this the topologies is on how does the network how does we can see the network. For example, we can see a network through a logical or through a physical. On physical, the network that we're going to see are sorry, are the routers, intermediary devices, host devices, and etc. that belongs to the network. And while in logical, we can identify that it's logical when the given label for every devices or intermediary devices is its um its IP addresses, subnets, like that, and yeah, like that. Then the one topologies is either single mesh or what's the other one? Point to point mesh or hub and spoke, which is hub and spoke is connected to a one device that connects all. The mesh is connected through all of them, and point to point is like LAN. Then LAN topologies. LAN topologies can be star, bus, circuit, like that. I think I've already explained these things on my previous summary. So if you want to dig more details, just watch my previous video. And data link frame is a packet that has a frame header and also a error checker on the last part of the frame fields. Okay, so that's all for our chapter 4 network access, and thank you for watching this video, and I hope you understand something, and I hope you learn something from me, and thank you for watching.